Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in our struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. You are sabotaging the war against terrorism in northern Nigeria. Governor of Zamfara State accuses the federal government of Nigeria. Now, the governor of Zamfara State and other stakeholders in the north have accused the federal government of Nigeria of sabotaging the ongoing fight against banditry in the state by negotiating with bandits behind their back. Yes, the administration of the governor, I think his name is Daud Lawal of Zamfara State. His administration said, look, you were trying to embolden and encourage criminals by negotiating, not just negotiating with them, but behind us. You have to come through us to negotiate. Look at what the northern stakeholders are saying, okay? And some of them are talking about the Arewa Consultative Forum spokesperson, Professor Toko Muhammad Baba, who argued that such negotiation weakened the rule of law and established a dangerous precedent for other criminal elements in the country. He also expressed fear that this approach might inspire other groups to take up arms and engage in similar acts. That's the professor who is the spokesperson for the Arewa Consultative Forum. Now, others who lend their voices to this issue of negotiating behind their back includes the Executive Director of the Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, Dr. Ibrahim Sikuru Lahi, who said, he's disappointed over this issue. He called on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Say, restructure the military and ensure it regains its lost glory. He said, quote, that single act is a complete failure of the governance system in Nigeria because what it presents is that our security is no longer having the capability to deal with the insurgency and they are no longer trusted to do their work. And it's almost like Nigeria is going into the abyss. Nigeria is almost going to the abyss. End of quote anyway. And that's his statement. Nigeria going to the abyss, not an elders faces alarm, stakeholders faces alarm. Now this one is the president of the Middle Belt Forum. That's Dr. Bitrus Pogo. He said, quote, firstly, it is wrong for any government to negotiate with bandits, terrorists, or any insurgents in a country. It's an indication that we are not really sincere about the whole thing because here are people who are fighting against the state. And we have a military whose duty is to protect the territorial integrity of the country. And then secretly, at the back, you start negotiating. It is unfortunate. And that may be one of the reasons this insecurity has not ended. Because the bandits believe that they are strong enough to force the government to negotiate with them. End of quote. Now, this is a statement of Bitrus Pogo, the Middle Belt president. Oh yes, Middle Belt Forum president. Now they are talking the same thing. Say you are negotiating at the back of people. They want them to come through them to negotiate. Yes, that's what the governor is saying. The governor Daud Lawal is lamenting after all. Yes. Say government should stop playing politics with the lives of people because of this negotiation behind his back. Okay? We have said what this executive director and Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education have said Nigeria is going into the abyss. Now we talk them again? No, not them they talk them. Into the abyss. This country, they are pushing it every day, those who are leading it. It's turn by turn. The turn of the header has gone, they have destroyed it more, and the level these people are taking it to now is to the abyss, like this man has said. Yes? So what are we not talking about? They are negotiating with the terrorists, the bandits who their stock in trade is to kill, to cause fear, and terrorize the masses, the people. They are negotiating with them. Secret negotiation. Wow! Federal government of Nigeria. I thought they say, they will decimate, they will fight in the east. They will, they will pound on the IPOB. Okay? International community, you are seeing it now. They are negotiating secretly. A governor is raising alarm in Zamfara. Zamfara is one of the states that have been overrun by these bandits. The Zamfara state. Bandits there. The former governor said, look, he's giving AK-47 to every person who can have it, who have the purchasing power, who can afford it. They should go and take, AK-47 and defend themselves. A governor in that state once said it. Their former governor. He lances AK-47 for us and for indigents or citizens who can afford, our residents are like, who can afford it, who can afford AK-47. Yeah, he sanctioned it, so they should approve it for them. So is the headquarters of this banditry or bandits in the northern Nigeria, and so the government is negotiating. Federal government, they are not negotiating through the governor. So the governor said this one will backlash. So you are negotiating with people that we have known at our back. No consultation was made. The money should have handed over to us so that we will do it by ourselves. But now you are doing it on your own accord. Anything you see, you will take. So that's why our people should be very careful. This thing will not stop. Look at what the governor is saying. Look at what people are saying. The governor is not happy. And the federal government is negotiating at his back. It's not even against negotiation. It's negotiating at my back. I should have known, as a governor of the state, that you are doing such negotiation. But you are secretly doing it so that tomorrow you can say, oh, they have surrendered. We have won. We have defeated them. That's what they have been doing in northern Nigeria. They will go and negotiate with bandits. Federal government, don't, sorry. On a military, no if you do anything again. The bandits have overwhelmed them. Terrorists have overwhelmed them. They only come to the southeast to show strength and brute force because nobody's carrying arms and ammunition there. That's the point. Innocent citizens moving around doing their businesses. They terrorize them, they harass them. They ask them to stop from vehicle, use leg to walk 2 kilometers before they enter their vehicle again and start moving. Now for southeast they do them because people are innocent. People are doing their businesses. They are hard-working people. The Igbos, they are hard-working. If you come to the south, you see how people are working hard on a daily basis. If you go to northern Nigeria, you see that people who are working hard there are the Igbos. Go to southwest Lagos, go to Ondo, go to Akure, go to everywhere. Go to Ibadan, go to Ogun State. Go to everywhere in Nigeria Delta. The Igbos are working hard across Nigeria. So they don't have time, and so because of that, the military are taking advantage of that, and they're harassing them, intimidating them. That's why people are saying this is humiliation and embarrassment. Stopping people to alight from vehicle, to use leg to walk pass a checkpoint. See the crowd of people moving. If you see this thing is, it's embarrassing. I'm not just embarrassing, but it's, you break down in tears because you see that they are tormenting the people of the zone. They are telling them that we have conquered you. You have nobody to speak for you. And if you have somebody to speak up for you, the person should have spoken. What kind of nonsense is that? People will be trekking long distance. So that's where they are showing force. They are begging people. They are begging terrorists in the north, begging terrorists to lay down their arms. In the east, innocent persons, they ask them to use their leg to walk kilometers to pass checkpoint. That is it. That is the contraption. That's why we should be very careful about